So I totally forgot to start recording for the YouTube part. So the beginning of this will be a bit confusing. I suppose I can try that out. So cavalry, we can go ahead and come around to the sides. I think this is fine how it is. Maybe I'll group up. Yeah, I'll group up Cao as one. 1, 2, please. Let's start this battle. So I'll move Cao over here. We'll have them walk as well. So we'll speed up the battle. Oh, why are you not marching? High threats to them. Yeah, all spears and halberds are very, very good against mounted. But we can get around the enemy. That'd be phenomenal. So I will go to slow motion and do battle that way, but I'll try not to actually pause the battle for this. So we've got one archer unit. After this battle, I think we can go ahead and start recruiting more. Archers a definite must in any portion of armies. They can just rush over there for a bit as well while these guys catch up to formation. So we've got the bulk of the army here. Yeah, they've got so we've got archers coming up here. I think if we can, we'll just go ahead and move our archers up here. Just to the very edge of them. There is no general for us to duel, since it is just a garrison army. We'll go ahead and move up here. Just out of range of their archers as well. We should be shooting their... Are they going to fire towards us? I think I'll just go ahead and have... Oh, that we can't walk around. Oh, we can walk through this. Okay, these guys actually have shields, so I'll go have them loop around and hit those archers. Have them march towards there. Have them march towards there. And I'm going to have... the archers hit them here. Charge towards that. And Zhao Jun can charge in. So we'll go ahead and charge them. We may be taking plenty of arrow fire, but they need to defend their lines. So the light cav can hit the archers over there. Cao can interrupt these spears over here. No need to hit the G captain anymore. Perfect. Great, look at that. I'm going to pull these guys back a bit. So our cav are doing a fantastic job at taking them out. I suppose I'll shoot down the rest of the archers. Wow, we've done pretty well for ourselves. let's shoot them. So these archers, this is G. We need to keep rushing them. So that's how I can do that for them. I'm going to go ahead and move my archers over here. Exactly. Very nice. Good. Not too bad at all. We got them all on the runs. And no need to chase them all down since we're going to do this anyways. And we'll claim the victory. Decisive victory, not Pyrrhic victory like it was trying to predict for us. So we did not lose. We didn't do too bad at all. We've got medium spear guard, and that's just fantastic. Just to start off with, Cao Cao has amazing units just to start. We'll obviously occupy it. So the banner of war is raised and Cao Cao marches. We got some support for the people. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Construct to upgrade a building in Chen. We got that started already, so we'll get that once we pass through our turn. So let's upgrade Cao Cao. So this is his military statistics here. Relations with other people. So Cao Ren, one of his brothers, I think. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Lady Bian, I'm assuming that's his concubine or mistress. Zhu Huang, very important character as his bodyguard basically. Zhao Yuan, yet again brother of Zhao Jun. So everybody likes each other. Cao Song, which is Cao Cao's father, or I think stepfather. Zhu Yu, great strategist. Liu Dai, not sure what Liu Dai represents here. Chen Gong, I wish we could get Chen Gong, but he's such a genius strategist. Yuan Shao, acquaintances, adversaries, but friends currently. Zhurong, definitely a force to be reckoned with, and obviously Dong Zhuo. But we're looking at our skills right here. So maybe we'll have Cao Cao be the mighty cavalry force that we want them to be. Let's see, melee cavalry, range block chance. That's actually not too bad. I like that. I actually quite like that. So we could get plus charge speed as well. Redeployment, plus 5% replenishment. I think that this is very good. 5% replenishment is no joke to be doing that. But we've also got this. Now I'm not sure how many people we have. Let's look at that before we decide. Okay, so we've got 5 generals here, and Cao Pi is our child. He's going to grow up and be a definitely powerhouse in the future. So Cao Cao has, I think, 3 sons or 4 sons. I don't remember. So we have plenty of people in court. So I think it's fine for us to take this, get that extra assignment for our regions. So assignments right here is perfectly fine. And I'll have Lady Bian, I suppose, plus 50% income from peasantry, or minus 1 construction time, 10% construction cost as well, or building upkeep for 5 turns. Ooh, minus 6 reserve. No reason to dip into our reserves. So I think we want to build up our income, so let's go ahead and assign her to it. And have Cao Ren supervise construction. They're pretty much free. They give our characters something to do, and they won't get bored or anything like that. General discontent, lack of purpose, as you can see here. Cao Song? Okay, so I believe that's all we can pretty much do for the first turn of the game. And we can't really recruit since the first turn of the game as well. That's locked until the game gets to turn 2. So let's go ahead, and we got 1 mission right now, and that's just to construct, and then we got nothing else to do. So let's end the turn, see where everything goes. We've been exposed to this character named Wong Lang. And Kong Zhuo, I'm not sure who that person is. This person's quite annoying, deceptive. Meaty, I don't know. Anyway, so we've got Liu Dai as some sort of trade ally. You want to shout here? If only we could communicate with him, we could form a coalition. It's down 2 though, but we said we're going to recruit. We've got a fine income with this 1,000 gold a turn, and we've got a decent food production. The larger we grow our cities or conquer more cities, the more food we need to distribute amongst them. So down here is our food reserves. So each turn we have excess, we will store this up to the maximum value that it can have, which is 25 food reserves in this commandery. But once we start going into deficit of food production, then they start draining the food reserves from each of the commanderies. So we've got to be careful with that. So public order isn't necessarily affected too much by the difficulty level like it once was back in the Total War Warhammer series and stuff like that. But I think they just apply it in a different way, which is much better in my opinion, instead of like, oh, randomly your town gets minus 25 public order just because it's difficult. So 3. Unfortunately we can only have 1 building each turn, but we might as well use this time to recruit more archers. Jahudun needs to get some archers in his army. Yes, he does. I wish we could just trade this retinue over here, but depending on your character, so Jahudun's a champion, he has access to certain types of units, whereas let's say Cao Ren, who's a sentinel, he has access to other types of units. So you can't get every single type of unit on one retinue, which is unfortunate. But I can understand why they do that. But let's get the Arch Militia here. And Arch Militia here. So we're only losing 100 each turn. So I think that's perfectly fine. I want to save Cao Cao up for better cavalry. I would love to get another one of these. They're pretty expensive, but we got a 10% discount on upkeep for cavalry. So I think that's already factored in here. But that would take off a chunk, 200 each turn. So we're not going to quite do that just yet. So we've got this commandery. That's why we're able to put an assignment out. I think on next conquest, maybe just get rid of some of these Han Empire things. Just take them over, get them as our town. Don't really want to. I would rather take over, conquer Wong Lang and Kong Zhuo, not really establish a diplomatic treaty with them. Liu Dai can stem the bleeding to the north, so I think that's perfectly fine for us. So I think we'll go ahead and just take out Kong Zhuo at this point. And close diplomacy. We'll end the turn since there's nothing much to do. I really like how when you're zooming out you can actually see the map form, and it can zoom in and transition to the map aesthetics and terrain very, very quickly. That's really what I like about this. Beforehand we just zoom out and then it just transitions like basically from one view to a new view, whereas this one is sort of a smooth transition into all of it. It does take a bit more memory and stuff like that. So it is winter, so it is not a good idea to march out during the winter. We'll lose a lot of our supplies from it, and we'll lose a lot of replenishment in that case as well. I think next general I want to, let's see how much Zhao Yuan will take. So it costs 2200 gold to recruit Zhao Yuan, but it comes with 2 units here, and the upkeep is already counted from these 2 troops here. I believe that's 145, 145. So I think that's it. Ooh, Sun Qian. He's a good strategist, but then he's going to go over to Liu Bei. He does not like Zhao Jun, but he's fond of Cao Song, not fond of. he's a hothead, obviously. So I don't think there's much else we can do, because this is still upgrading. We'll spend another turn doing basically nothing. We'll look at our reforms just real quick here. So we started out in regional commissioners. It might be very important to start this resettlement incentives as well. But we could I'm trying to see what kind of character Cao Cao can play as in here. Can we be poor to the peasants and just go through military markets and just focus on military? We have to focus on stuff as well. So 50% income from peasantry, from all sources, from industry. That's a lot of income from everything. Coin minting. I'd imagine that would increase corruption, not reduce corruption. The mandate of heaven. I'm not really sure about this. The light active infantry for yellow dragons. They may be okay. Each different one. Ooh, minus 20% character salary. This is quite a tree here. But Cao Cao is a warring warlord. So I think we can just go through this. We can work towards the Green Dragon supply ships. Minus 20% redeployment cost and 25% movement range starting in friendly sea region. Only for sea regions, okay. It's not too bad. You can get down the Yellow River or the Yangtze much quicker. Plus 12 satisfaction for vanguards. And this will unlock mounted archers. 15%. Oh, that's fantastic. So we go this way. Supply canals. I'm not really sure what +2 seasonal retinue deployments is. Maybe the amount of commanders that we can recruit in one turn? Possibly. Let's see here. Melee infantry. Yeah, retainers. That's fantastic. So we get more cavalry. Yeah. That's definitely what we're doing over here. Jade dragons. We'll end the turn. And let's get crunking in here. Alright, alright. Ooh, New Dine wants military access, so we'll go ahead and take that. Okay, so now that the winter is over, I think our first goal is to get rid of these territories. We'll take these over. We don't want to really start wars with these. We don't know these characters over here. We don't know what allies they have, who they'll call into action against us. So, common enemy, the Han Empire, obviously not really an enemy historically, but they've been usurped by the Dongzhuo, and they listen to him. Sorry, where's my army? How do I get back to my army? Click on the flag, thank you. So this takes 2 turns, so we'll go ahead and camp right here. Optimal use, I suppose. Next turn, this will be finished up. Okay, look at that. We've got Jun Yu. That's also another character. Stance normal. Can we change stances? We'll change to ambush stance since we got enough. So if he decides to move up towards us, we obviously will ambush him. Can't recruit. Can we recruit? Is it worth it? I'm trying to save up for another medium split cavalry. Having 2 in this unit would be fantastic. And yeah, that's it. And we'll have the support of the infantry and archers in that realm. So we get a reform. Our goal is to work towards this right here. We'll unlock the ranged mounted cavalry and we'll get plus 15% campaign movement range. That is phenomenal. So we need to get military markets issue, and we'll end the turn. Not much going on. We're still growing this credibility. Now I'm not sure how I'm just going to be using that credibility and the manipulation. That'll be quite interesting. So when we attack, oh no, come on. Now we've got to deal with the garrison and his full stack here. Let's see if we can see what the command... no. Firmly but fairly. Construct or upgrade. So we finished that. Maintain a new total of... So it's very similar, all the beginning missions here. We might as well get another thing here. So Sound, let's see, industry. I wish we could just go like, I don't know everything about this. Definitely working towards, in our reforms, matching up with what we want to build is going to be very important. Now this is always fine to pick up, but do we want to do trade? I think currency-based economy. Is that what sounds good? Unlike lands, money can be exchanged for goods and services. So maybe we want to be doing lots of commerce style things here, especially if we want to go towards this mandate of heaven. That's plenty of things that we need to do. So it looks like maybe we're going to do, okay, mandate of heaven. They're not related at all. Not one bit. We've got a livestock farm though, but at least I want to get something going so we can get learning and market building cost reduction by 10%. So that would be ends in schools and marketplace. That's interesting. This is, yes, I think I like this. We'll get this in for now. We can always deconstruct it at a later point in time. That'll take 1 turn to build. We'll upgrade our livestock farm next turn as well. So now we'll leave this stance, go back to normal, and attack Jiangsu. This is going to be very difficult. Do we want to start laying... I don't think it's a town. Okay, so it's just open fields. So I'm not sure if we're quite cut out for it. They've got only 3 units of archers. 5 units of archers. That's going to be quite difficult for us. Okay, so let's just try it. Close defeat. If we're defeated, we retreat. This is live, and this is not doing much. Okay. No, not the loading blue spinning circle mouse thing. Okay. So we've got basically 2 extra units, not doing much. These archer units are going to be crucial. Cao. Again, your form over here. So these small little town and farms are impassable, actually. That may play a role in how we do this. Okay, this is very troublesome. Melee, 100% melee evasion. Ugh. I think it's possible I need to move these guys. Jahudin will go with cavalry. And the Cao will go with the main army here. They're making weird formation here. I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're going to be crossing into enemy fire. but we will want to duel them, so we can get this cavalry back. They're reforming, backing up. That's actually a pretty good position for them to be in. Hopefully this will be plus 1900% charge resistance. Well, since we're attacking, we've got to make the move. I'm definitely going to just try and get them around. What are they trying to do? Match my moves for them? Well, if I can split their forces up into focusing away, this would be good. Let's see here. Oh, looks like we got slightly further range than they do. Maybe, not sure. Definitely at this angle, yeah. Let's go ahead and get back to normal speed. So we're definitely out of range, and they are making this very hard for us. Great. I think I'm going to have these guys move right outside of this. Those archers will decimate me if I move forward. I'll have Cao Cao automatically reject any dual proposals, and possibly stop. Yes, okay, great. So that may prompt them to move and reform. I'm surprised their formation is as it is right now. So our archers can get maximum damage on medium spear infantry, which is actually quite a nuisance. We're just on the edge of their range here, and cavalry is just marching towards them. Nothing. Perhaps if we duel and get rid of this commander, then we can lower all their morale, having their commander defeated. I think I'm going to go have. Alright, so let's slow down. They may be up to something. Okay, this is going to be in awkward position here. I'm moving my infantry back, letting my archers do the work. Okay. I'm going to duel. He doesn't want to duel. That's unfortunate for me. I think it's time for me to move my infantry up as well. Just charge straight towards them. I'm very curious as to why they're doing this. I'll go ahead and move them out. My archers are in range, so we are going to be shooting them up. Charging straight in. What can we kill? What can we focus on? I think I'll just shoot them up here. Yeah, basically anything fired into that blob is going to do some massive amounts of damage. We're going straight towards them. Jahodoon definitely going in there. Well, I'm chasing off some of the archers, and I'm definitely going to charge in here. Yeah, these medium spears are definitely going to be quite problematic. once they are in melee range. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Nicely done. Huge, big, fat charge right here. Locking them down. I'm going to have these archers move up further. Charge them. And Cao Cao, you're on range. Once we get the archer, the cavalry. There we go. Look at this. Charge resistance. Yeah, that they're just going to just decimate them right here. Then we get to normal. Well, let's just get into theater mode. It's really hard to tell which side is whose. What we've got this sort of going for us. We're slightly the more bold red. We're the slightly less bold red, I suppose. So K is. Damn them for not wanting to duel. Look at that. Their archers are just going berserk bonkers here. Okay, we need to pull our cavalry out. Okay, they're a mess. What's going on? Just because you're heavy spear cavalry doesn't mean you can do everything. Let's go ahead and have these guys charge. I'm gonna have Xiahou Dun redo this. Cao Cao is doing quite a job against this. Well, he's gonna send in our swordsmen right here. Our lightsaber swordman infantry are doing a fantastic job as well. I think we'll have these archers cut down on that spear unit here. Actually, I'm going to move towards shooting down those spear units. So hopefully Xiahou Dun can lock this down. I'm going to have Cao Cao move to fight and support this light band infantry. That melee evasion did so much work. So much work. Now this spear unit is definitely breaking. Okay, I think I can turn around these horsemen light cav here and charge them. These archers, so they stop firing on our troops. I think they can just fire straight into the back of these guys as well. Yeah, I'm having these archers chase these medium spear. Look at this. Yes, let's go ahead and duel. Like, when you march, like, everything moves so much faster when you're... Look at that. Now they're in range. Oh, they've got archers still firing at us. Alright, you're going to chase them down. Let's move them out. These archers, move them out. Xiahou Dun will definitely defeat them. They're taking care of that. They're being pincered. I don't know what these medium spear are doing, but they need to... Oh, they're turning around. They're just being surrounded. Cao Cao. Jahodoon is victorious. The medium spear are routing. Jahodoon's have done a fantastic job. And I think we're good to go. The only thing left is this unit, and that's victory. Okay, that was quite interesting. We've lost a lot more units than I would like to, but that's because we're doing this on the fly, not pausing in between everything, letting the battle going. Okay, so okay, so 9 minutes 25 seconds for that. So we lost nearly 600. I don't ever see almost any kind of need to do this unless you're strictly trying to reduce basically the area, the opponent's income and settlements and stuff like that. I think it's quite counterproductive to sack everything. So this is a different commandery. We can do this as well. Upgrade this since we do want to do that. So we don't have the capital of this commandery, so we can't send assignments out. And we already got maximum assignments here. So Jaho Yuan has a lack of purpose. He's going to be pretty sad, or I suppose uncontent, discontent. There we go. So I think we're fine here. Can you do recruiting? We can't do that. 3,700. But I think they're worth it. I definitely think they're worth it. And then Jan Sword Cavalry. I think I'll just replace this with Jan Sword Cavalry if we can't get another one. Yeah, the medium sword. So you can see light sword cavalry are quite quicker than the medium and the heavy. Now this is a medium spear cav. We've got the heavy tiger and leopard. We've got just normal tiger and leopard. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I don't worry about that. That's all we can do this turn. Aside from actually doing enlisting Jaho Yuan into a military force. But actually the capital of this may need more assistance. So I think I've got to go with what we should be doing is we need to. So if we lose 200 additional gold each turn, we'll have only 800 in revenue. Is that enough to do things? I suppose we should do it. We still need for them to get to the fully stacked armies as well. So we'll go ahead and confirm this. So 941. Okay, not too bad. He gets mounted lance and militia. So go ahead and end the turn. Nothing much to do with everyone else. Perhaps we should do a I don't want to worry about what's going on. Okay, good. Hold 3 settlements. We got that. Oh no. Death of Cao Song. Word has reached you that your beloved father Cao Song has been ambushed and murdered by the Vao Tao Chen. There will be time for grieving later, but now your advisors are calling for you to act. Bide our time. Okay, if we follow the story. No. We are not having that. We're going to avenge the death of our father. Grind him to dust. We are following the storyline. We do have characters on assignment. Look at that. We're halfway towards this. Great loss. Great loss indeed. Lady Bian, though, can do things. +8 instinct, +5 faction-wide support. enables disciplines. So what works towards something where this one, I think will work towards this one as well. So Cao Cao, oh, not what I'm looking for. Okay, so he is a commander. She's also a commander there. Okay, so suppose we'll go ahead and open up diplomatic treaties or trade. No, we can't do that. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot about one thing, or several things actually. So that's doing that. We will definitely construct this, upgrade this livestock farm, but followers and accessories. This is very important. Enables loose formation for his own army. Yes, this is overseer. We want the. We've only got this, so we don't need this for Cao Cao. We can give it to somebody else. Let's have our wife or mistress, I suppose. Give extra authority and +6 satisfaction. She's going to have +4 public order because she's administering commandery. I think the last two should go to Zhao Yuan. Enables wedge formation. Yeah, since he has cavalry in his army. And Zhao Dun, he needs loose against other archers, so they are less likely to take a beating from it. We've just taken this territory. It's going to be very difficult. Well, no, we haven't. It was last time that we did it. So I think we will have to fight through this, destroy Wanglang, and then reach Taoqian with Zhao Dun and Zhao Yuan. So we'll end this turn since we're not doing much except replenishing our forces. Can we recruit anything else? I suppose we can get some more spears. I think I do want to save this gentle cavalry though, so next turn we'll do that. We do need more archers. Oh no, you don't. Well, I don't think they're really going to attack Chen. Sun Jian has killed by Huang Ju at the Battle of Zhangyang, cut down the hail of arrows. Okay, well, that's quite a blow. +10 reserve capacity. That's great. I like it. Yeah, we're not losing food on markets here. We're going to get additional food with irrigated farms. So let's go ahead and do one more turn of just economy and recruitment, replenishment and stuff like that. We don't have enough to attack this city here. They've got 2 garrisons plus walls. That's going to be... oh man, that's going to be terrible. Jianye, Liu Yao. So let's go ahead and at least move back towards something here. +2%. Oh, wait, hold on. +45%. What was this? I saw a different... there's a different icon that said +2% replenishment or something like that. Okay, whatever. This is closer anyways, but I'm afraid of this Huang Wang. So I'll go ahead and move back to the livestock farm. Takes 1 turn. That extra movement range is fantastic. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Next turn. Oh, okay, well, it's during the winter season, so we'll spend the summer recruiting at least. Okay, Giant Sword Cavalry. Oh, cannot get that yet. And I'm afraid we won't be able to get that until... I think we just need to get more units here. What? Only 98? 117 for them and 98 for Zhao Yuan. That's crazy. Raided Cavalry. Good against armor. Weak against missile attacks. We do need more infantry, and I think I need, sadly, it's sad to say, cannot get an army of cavalry and decimate them. We need infantry to storm this large town here. So we're going to do this. Let's do this. Such, oh man, that's going to be. Okay, and Cao Cao himself will get at least one more unit of archers. So 2 archers in each retinue. I think that's perfectly fine. So this is a lot of recruitment here. Oh no, you don't. What are you doing? What in God's name are you doing? Gao Gan. So get reform. I don't know what the Han Empire is doing. I don't like it. But our goal is this. Supply canals. Unlocks these buildings. Military forge. Test. Okay. So I think we know what we want to do. Close. So we need to go this way. Get this blacksmith. And start building these right here. Unlock this reform. So, okay, that's perfect for us. All we need to do is raise this ground and then we'll start changing things up a bit. I don't like this Han Empire fellow marching around in my territories. Best run away. Options. Oh, Hong Fu Song has been killed, or has died at least. This farmland. Where is this farmland from? Chen. Is it another? What? Why is this? Oh, He Yi. Okay. We could get that one. What's with this cloud here? Wong Lang here. Oh, he's got quite an army, but a very small garrison. It's just a large town. It's not walled, so I'm not too worried about how this is going to turn out for us. And what did I say the last one was going to be? Giant Sword Cavalry, right? Yeah, so we've got exactly enough for this. So eventually we're taking revenge against Tao Chen. That's what we're going towards. Or
和你的邻国签署互不侵犯条约来保障外交。
or
这是提高你和周边派系关系的第一步，也会为你
manipulate
提供
them.
更好的机遇。
So negative. So if this is, they've got a non-aggression pact. Select. So manipulate relationships. We're going to do this. Confirm. We manipulate his attitude towards Wanglang to. This is not a clear thing of. Let's look at this. Negotiate this. Make this work. 10 tons of that. We've got money. I'll propose this deal. So now we don't have to worry about taking out this army. We can just go ahead and take out Cao Chen straight away. I think that's good. We got this turn to replenish. We used some of it already of our manipulation. Peace, blue die. Can't we get a formal coalition? I suppose not. Not yet. Negotiate. Can't form this coalition either. Okay, so we have to get the second marquee in order to form coalitions. So, end the turn. Not that's it. And we'll go. Oh, so this is the annoying thing. Dongzhuo will just keep trying to do all this stuff. We have to do all these ridiculous things against them. We'll reject this. Don't accidentally click accept, otherwise you'll get all of that bad stuff from us. Wait, hold on. Is Cao Chen right there? Right there in front of us. Zhang Yan has declared war on Liu Dai. Okay, so he's right there, right for the taking. Let's just load up our... That's fine. Everyone's got everything that they can have. Yes. Oh, look at that. Wanglang marching off, leaving his base unprotected, which we could have just taken, but we signed that non-aggression and military access. Well, it's not really a non-aggression, but it is a military access. People of merit, not interested in them right now. So we have commandery. Can assign this again. That was fantastic. Don't have enough money for anything else. Oh, look at this. We will make payment to... We're friends. We sweet friends. Let's go ahead and do this. Make a one-time payment of about 300. Regardless of how you vote, majority of your allies have already acknowledged this. Another time then. Oh. Oh, the Han Empire is vast and broken in pieces. Yes, Cao Chen. Unable to replenish a non-friendly... Ah, we're inside. This is terrible. So at least we'll be soon conquering this farmland here. Sao Cheng. Construction available over here. a horse exchange. Unfortunately, we're going to have to demolish it. Get that refund back, and then next turn we'll build that military infrastructure. Oh, John Wei! Yes! Oh my, look at him. I like him. We haven't got much to do, but he's a phenomenal bodyguard. Plus 50% reinforcement range. So I'm not sure what this means. Is that like in while they attack or something like that? Plus, oh my gosh. Yes, I like this. Guerrilla deployment. Guile. Yes. And okay. Post administered commandery, but I really like this. He's got one more as well. Scare. Unlocks assignment. Reward the filial and incorrupt. Dude, this is, oh my gosh. Let's see. Enable scare. Plus 10 morale. Yeah. Let's not do that one. I think do. I'm not sure yet. Industry. Let's go and do that, since we're headed towards industry anyways. End the turn. We are in enemy territory. We may take attrition, but we still have military supplies, so may not be too much of an issue for us. So he's just set farmland, so there's not going to be any surrounding barriers for him to hide behind, so I think we can take out Wang Lang at this point. Now he may have called Liu Bei to assist, but wait, he just left. He's straight up left. Well, we'll just delegate this, so we don't have much to lose. 257. Occupy this. I don't know how they fight in that. Ooh, what's this? That is new. Grain farming garrisons. What? Hold on. Grain farms, okay. So plus 5, plus 2, plus 10, and minus 10% for military buildings. Plus 5, plus 2, plus 10, plus 2% replenishment as well. And it gives us. What's this? How did this? Where did this nonsense come from? I've never seen this before. Slightly less food. What gives us the extra replenishment and reserves capacity? Yeah, I'm definitely converting. There's no reason not to. We've got plenty of food right now. Our reserves are fine. I think we can start doing this. Either we want military forge. Okay, so we can't do blacksmith yet. So I think this is fine. A new crew improves new recruits and food production. Yeah. So once we start training people in his own town, we can always just deconstruct things and rebuild them back up how we want them to be. We got plenty of generals to. Wow, look at this. 80 speed. That's phenomenal. He can get away from everything. Okay, passive buff, decreased cooldowns of abilities. Faction wide. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's like plus one starting rate for all recruits faction wide. Yes. Yes, 100% yes. plus 25% battle, his own retinue, plus 1 instinct, enables encourage. I quite like encourage. Provides, yeah, I think that's fine. Lady Bian, we're working towards understanding this and stuff like that. Industrial exploitation, apply this. Very similar to Cao Cao himself. So that's all we got. We got reform to pick. Let's just keep working toward this. No deviation. No deviation. Unlock these buildings. Okay, okay. Close. We'll end the turn here, since we just conquered that. And the last thing we need to do is get to Donghai. What have you got? Low general satisfaction. Desires a higher court position. We don't have much more. Can be used to trigger proxy wars. So, court, she's very unsatisfied. We can't do much anything else. I would love to put you as administrator as well. Labian. Okay. So, if we can... 1 food? Perfect. I'll accept this. So, we don't have to worry about Liu Bei coming in to fight and assist Tao Qian. Our revenge will be solely on us and involve nobody else. Oh! Now that we're in a coalition with Yuan Shao, we get to see all of his lands as well. Okay, Tao Qian. What are you doing? What is he doing? He's just running over here, ready to... I'm not sure even what. Okay. So right now, let's see here. We've got +1. So the total population growth is 4k right now. So we upgrade this to this, 2k. Faction wide, local armies only. Headquarters of agricultural garrisons. Huh. I think we'll leave this on just the conscription office for now. Well, we get to lay siege to this. We don't have any things. So I'm going to wait 3 turns for this. I'm going to sap some of the walls, at least one portion of it, so we can get through easier. They'll have to defend it. And over here, in the meantime, Jian Wei. I'm going to raise an army with you. Hey, hello, hello, okay. Thanks. Garrison you in there. We're at a deficit. That's fine right now. We have a deficit due to diplomacy. So look at that. 2.1k for army upkeep, 550 for salary, 310 for tribute. So we did not have to pay that tribute for a while. Construction available, I know, end turn. So we're not going to be spending any money since we do need that money for that. He Yi. Go ahead and call for aid. Potential. We don't need his help. He's got his own wars to contend with, so I'm not going to bother trying to. Wait, hold on. Positive factors. The distance. Yep. He's got good things, but I want him to... Maybe... Do I want him to stretch thin and then take over his territories later? Because that's what Cao Cao does exactly. So, yeah, let's go for aid. Let's see how much he's willing to... Yuan Shu, what are you doing? Our character will not join your faction here. Reject this. Arrogant opportunists. We are not losing our family members to them. Oh, now he's coming back to aid. Alright, we'll just keep besieging his city. We want the walls destroyed. Towering walls of enemy settlement rise before us. Our siege engines roll into position to meet them. They request orders. Okay. Walls or the buildings beyond. Where shall they reject their fury? We're doing the walls. Yes, we want to have that happen. You're not doing that. I'm not going to... He doesn't need any more recruits. So here, what I'm talking about, they have different units. They can't recruit everything. So medium spear guard is only available to him. So I think I can start an attack now. So war strength 90%. They got barricades. Turns until supplies deplete. Only one turn. Map view. Okay, so large town. They're barricaded in here. They got walls surrounding all of this. Let's continue the siege. We can knock down 2 walls. Tao Chen won't be able to reach us in time. Don't believe so. So we got Cao Ren. Plus 25 only if he's the faction leader. Oh, yes. Cao Ren is phenomenal with commanding here. Damn, look at that. Okay, we'll play that. Peng Cheng is... I'll accept this. Now let's negotiate. Let's make request regular payments. Oh, okay, we can't do that much, so might as well. That's fine. He's too far off for us to do anything about it. Oh, look at that. Tao Chen can't even come back to take over his farmland again. So we've sapped. So map view. So we've knocked down another gate. It doesn't really say so, but let's go ahead and start this battle. They're going to be very much disappointed in this. Okay. Okay. Aggressive newcomers, they must be defeated. Yes, they always must be defeated. Well, actually, the stream that we're doing is actually pretty good right now. Continue. Tao Cheng. Alright, so where are the blown up walls? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So one set of walls are destroyed right here. It doesn't seem like that. Looks like that's the only point of entry. So we'll just have to go through this. We can do a small entry here. I don't like the looks of this, but we'll have to make do. If we can charge our cavalry straight through that wall. Jahodoon will lead the main, and Jahoyuan will lead the side. So we got all of archers. Let's split them as 3. So a note that we should all be aware of is that when they're firing on top of the walls against enemies on top of the walls, they will not hit that much. So it may not be in your best interest to actually fire at the walls. Oh, look at this. Next, so we've only got actual physical, this amount of troops to attack and charge in to storm the city. Okay, we'll try this. Alright, we'll start us on slow. I'm going to have them charge into here. Just going to start moving these guys up towards that. Jahodoon, Jahoyuan can just charge straight in. And the Cao Cao will... I'm going to go have them attack the... Since they don't have any arrow towers occupied, they're not doing anything. Wait, 100% damage, that means they're inoperable. Actually quite nice. But that arrow tower can fire down upon enemies. So I just have Cao Cao attack that. And have these guys just sit back. Let's see, I'll have the mounted Lance Militia attack here. So I think archers are getting into a great position. So I have a trick that I do when I'm working with archers. Is that I'll go ahead and play this. As one unit's firing, I can move up other troops. Since they're focusing fire on them right now. Oh, well, that was a bit too late. They're not quite in range, but I'll move them up. Is Cao Cao doing... He's doing some damage towards it. I'm going to move Cao Cao towards this area. Well, actually, I'll have them absorb the brunt of the arrows here. So I'm going to have them fire on this light axe band infantry here. I think I'll just have to decimate their archers as well. Okay, let's just go ahead and move towards... Okay, that's just... Look at this. Look at this. Look at all those arrows. And that's a whole bunch of arrows, and I'm not sure what to do about this. I'm just going to go to slow motion. The rendering on my screen is incredible. Okay, apparently some of my cavalry have made it through. Yep, some of my cavalry have made it through the gates, so... Plus 100% melee evasion. I'm gonna move these guys into town. Yep, they took lots of the arrows. I'm going to see if I can just push through. Okay, so I've got to navigate through all of these barricades. So all of them are fleeing. Medium sword cavalry. Okay, we need to push them back big time. We need to get through these right here. There we go. Much better. We've still got all the cavalry back here, ready and waiting to charge through the city. So we'll just let our archers do their thing. It's going to be archer versus archer fight for quite a while. These guys can form up and attack that gatehouse if they can. Okay, these guys are not doing much by charging straight in there. Pull back, you numbskulls. Cao Cao's like the only one doing actual work. Can we just get them to pull through? Pull through, please. Our generals are having a most difficult time. Yeah, our archers are doing work at least, somewhat. And they have a smart firing thing. Look at this. Not doing much damage at all. Let's see, that 20%. Cao Cao's literally chasing all these archers off. Zhao Dun, come on, please. Alright, they're breaking. Fantastic. Now we can slow down and send these guys in. Whatever routes they choose to take. So basically, looks like I'm just going to duel him. Zhao Dun is in no condition to fight this duel. Okay, our archers here can move up to here. So Cao Cao is going to win that duel.
我军已占领敌军哨楼。
Our archers here. Going to move right across this formation. And the last of these archers are going to go around. Nope. No can do. Just move over here. They're going to go and charge in, since we got plenty of work done. Oh, let's normal speed, please.
速速前进！准备开战！
So yeah, Cao Cao is quite a bit of a warrior himself.
你做的还不够好，你言辞粗鄙，我当原样奉还。把军准备，起勇气，天甲不留，弓箭准备，弓箭准备。我们已经占领敌军哨楼。
Okay, we're good on that. I think the rest of these archers will be fine to just charge straight into there and attack them. Plus 50% melee evasion. These barricades are quite annoying. I'll just have each of my units just go and capture. Wait, these guys are over here already.
敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Cao Cao has emerged victorious. Okay, well, that works. We defeat the enemy general and we claim victory. Decisive victory. Not too bad. I was a bit more worried than everything else. And I think this is a good spot for me to start wrapping up the stream here. It's been about 2 hours. So we're going to occupy this.
我军已攻占此地。
So you know it'd be really funny. Okay, so he's friendly towards us. Warlord may prove a bit useful after all. So let's do diplomacy, and with Warlord, negotiate. Trade territory. Trade the temple and we'll give them the farmland. No, that's a terrible trade anyways. So I'm not going to invest in this if Tao Chen's going to come back and take that out. So I believe this is all he has. Last of his territories. And we can come around and wrap this up and take over all these commanderies as well from the Han Empire. So we're not going to invest in that just yet. We still have tributes to pay. And that's going to be problematic, especially when He Yi comes in. We got money from this. So we have to spend money repairing all of these. It's going to be quite annoying. But if they're not repaired, then they won't make money. That's the key here. So they got a mail post, a merchant registry office, a county school, and it's a small city, a level 4 city actually. So that's fine. Lady Bian is going to stay very discontent, and Chen is waiting to be upgraded. We are a minor strategic threat, which is quite unfortunate for us. Can we do anything with this guy right here? Diplomatic treaties, trade. We'll go ahead and we got extra food, so request regular payments. Oh, they got food as well. Okay, so what if we go negotiate with Yuan Shao? He's pretty rich. We'll request regular payments of, let's say, let's just call this 500. Never 400. And then we'll go ahead and offer oh, we're already providing them food for another 5 turns. I totally did not do that. So, unfortunately, can't do that. Udon has lots of money. We are in dire need of money. Well, let's see if we can't get so much from them. Or so much from Liu Bei as well. We're already supplying him with food. Cancel, and I suppose our only other option is Wang Lang or Liu Dai. I mean, so let's negotiate. Trade. We offer food, and you make request regular payments. That's quite the deal there. Let's offer food. 2 food. And you'll give us 80 gold each turn. That's not much. Is that what really? Can we do that? Yeah, we've got excess. Let's do this. Can we work with anybody else? Trade, Wang Lang. Negotiate, trade. Yellow Turbans don't really care about them. Kong Zhuo. Negotiate. Let's do non-aggression pact, see how that works. We'll make a payment to them for a non-aggression pact. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't want any random threats for them to pop up here. Okay, so we are actually pretty quite healthy, although we do have negative income. We just have 2 armies right now, really early on, and we're dealing with a war right here. So I'm going to end the turn once more and see how this goes, and then I think I'll end this room right here, just to see. Oh, Oswan. Occupation, killed in battle. Tao Sheng, he must be. Oh, she's been recalled. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Oh, shit. Reject. Oh, that's actually. Holy crap. Reject this. So, that's quite a leap there. Delegate. And they sacked it. Okay. So we are in a bit of a pickle. Our actual capital is about to be taken over by He Yi with a massive army.
姓是否安好？
We've got barely any garrison. Oh jeez. Oh no, 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 no. We don't really have the income to raise another army.
无之匹夫。
And most of our income is coming from Chen. And we've lost that income. Okay, so I think we'll pick this up right here where we left off on the next stream. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and save. South Winter. Stream 1. I think that's where we ended, yeah. Let's save that. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Got quite a few views today. If you want to chat, then I will try to look towards it and respond with you. If you got any suggestions on what to do and how to do things, like next Wednesday around, I think I may start around 6 if I can. If not, then 7 o'clock. I think let's just say 7 o'clock so that just to be safe. Okay, well, thanks so much for coming, and I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, rest of your evening. Yeah, bye.